Hello, hello. I have the hiccups. I've been trying to film this for a bit and they won't stop, so we're just gonna roll with it. I know that there's new documents out for Coburger. I don't really, oh, here we go. See, told you. I know that it's something to dismiss, I guess. I didn't really look at it yet, but we're just gonna see what we can get here from the four about, I don't know, what to expect or what they feel about it or whatever they want to tell us about it, I guess. This is an energy reading. It is all alleged, my opinion, not facts. Nine of Pentacles came out. I was going to ask who wants to talk. Page of Wands reversed. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands reversed. Maddie. Oh, Maddie. Okay. Okay. Hey, Maddie. Oh, this is an energy reading and it's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. Hey, Maddie. You want to tell us a secret? Okay. Is this secret particularly about the timing of the dismissal papers? Nope. The reason behind the dismissal papers? Yes, male. Okay. Male. Jay Logston, allegedly, my opinion, was the one who said that this needed to happen now rather than later. Later was the original plan, but then they needed to change it to now because that's not it. Oh, it was earlier, but they waited till now. Home in reverse. Something about the demo of the home. It was supposed to be earlier, but they waited till now. They were waiting on something to be decided about the demo of the home. Real info. Yes. It's like they needed to see how exactly they were going to play their hand there. Yes. Collapse in reverse. Why is that important to this, though? Oh, boy. Did they have to file to dismiss to try and force something about the demo of the house, or... It's like the defense wants the demo of the house to start and then have to stop midway. Is that what you're saying? Is it because they want something out in the open? Oh no. So the defense essentially wants the demo to start and then have to stop, but like during trial though, like they didn't want it to happen too soon because then it could be totally done and all, she's using the word covered up. Okay. By trial, but they want... She's laughing and it's making me laugh. Hold on. But they want it to start like the demo to start and then them pause the demo while the jury is like jurying. That's my top confirmation card. Oh boy. Please remember, all this is alleged, my opinion, not ever facts. So, what's the plan? She say 2 cards. Market manipulation in reverse and love in reverse. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, that's why they want, remember the thing I said the other day with the toe? They want to get someone, hypothetically, to stick their toe out of the door so that they can pull it all the way out. They need, in live court, someone to get caught up in wrong testimony so they can be like, okay, we need to pause the demo of the house so we can look at it now. After some is down or something, after the process starts. The process has to start and then be stopped because of the other DNA or something in the house. Yes. Gift. Got ya. It's almost like they are trying to lure them into having to do the investigation out in the open, like literally, I guess you would say. Oh, evil. Oh, change the subject. Thank God. Okay. Spoke too soon. Operation Mockingbird, government-controlled media. Oh, they want them to have to do it out in the open so that everybody can see. Nope, that's not it. Oh, it's not for everybody. It's for the so there's good and bad people who are like in the, you know, inner part of this, and it's like for the good people to see what the bad people are doing more clearly so that they have time to make a choice. Yes, water supply. Huh, interesting. Why is that important? War. War on. Oh, called out, Maddie. Wow. Egotism. Basically, what's done in the dark comes to light because the female peacock is like the plain Jane one, right? And then this one's all like colorful. And that's what she's saying is what's done in the dark will come to light. Female peacock, male peacock. Oh, I see. It's basically to like lure the link out to have to change part of the plan or something. Like it's like that. It's like, so there's a plan if the house does get approved to be demoed, and there's a plan if the house does not get approved to be demoed. There's no plan for if the house starts to get demoed and then has to halt. Yes, murder, suicide. That was an interesting way to confirm that. And that is really the most important like reason for it to happen that way is, oh no, course it is. Secret society. Please remember all of this is alleged, my opinion, not facts. My opinion. And thumbs up. Oh, the high up people. I say that out loud. Partner. Okay. Allegedly, my opinion, I saw this on TV one time where there was this, you know, big business that was going on behind the scenes, and one side knew about it and had to essentially lure out the ones who are at the top when they have to come out and try and correct a situation they didn't see coming. Like if the house starts to get demoed and then stopped, that's a new situation. So it's like to lure the top people out. And that's going to be self-explanatory, guys. Okay. That too. Fraud and Epstein, both in reverse, to lure them out. That was direct. Thank you. That's why the plan is what the plan is, because they needed to like get that. Oh, that's why they were so gung-ho on Bethany, because it wasn't what she was going to say, it's what she wasn't going to say. And they needed to get something on record so that under oath in front of the jury, they could get that particular thing changed, and then that triggers the house to stop the demo midway through. Dating, yes. Partner. She was confirming. Correct, Maddie? Yes. Betraying your own people exposed. You thought you could get away with it because of the wall of money. Dare I ask what else you'd like to talk about? Homicide. Something we don't know about. Okay, so like something we don't know about the murders that is playing a role or will play a role in this particular dismissal thing, but not yet, because the house has to like start getting demoed, and then it has to like. Okay, so like they put down breadcrumbs. Like imagine that they take the dismissal paper and they rip it up into like 100 little pieces and they make them breadcrumbs, right? So they go somewhere and then all of a sudden they get the moment that they're looking for, and all of a sudden they run forward and collect all the breadcrumbs, put them back together and be like, here, remember this? That's what she's saying. Justice, yes. Okay. So it's not that it's going to work now, it's that they're setting it. Oh, that was the timing thing that was incorrect. That makes sense. They're setting it in place now so that they can go back to it later and use it and be like, hey, remember, we're gonna feed off of this thing that happened earlier and use it now so that we can stop the house demo midway, or at least try to. Yes. Abuse, neglect. Yes. Abusing, I guess like abusing power in a way, but like, not really abusing power, but trying to lure the ones out who are really abusing their power. Yes. Pulling them out, and they're not my partner. The opposite side, pulling them out. That's why Brian is so patient, she's saying, because that was always the plan in place to try and do something along those lines. They knew they would have to do it that way in order to stand any chance. And that's why he realized that right from the start he had to be patient, because not being patient was only going to play into how they were going to try and make him look in the media anyway and make it harder for him. Yes, healing. The hardest part of it for Brian is gotcha. The hardest part of it for Brian is knowing that even the things that do or could play in his favor could be altered or whatever. Like there's truth in the lies and lies in the truth. Like that's caregiver. Oh, because the corruption comes from the top. Yeah, comes from the top. Now I want to talk about your ex. Meeting over. Your ex was not involved. You lost me. See? Hands tied. Oh, he was not involved, but he knew that he was not allowed to answer the phone because he thought there was like a shakeup or something coming, or something was being taken from them. Oh, he thought they were going in the house to take back stuff from inside the house, and he was told not to answer the phone. That makes sense. That's why he didn't answer. He didn't answer because he knew something was happening, but he didn't think it was what ended up happening. Yeah, deep fake in reverse. He was misled. He was told one story, ended up being the other. She's saying, but it would have been, he may have ended up just like us eventually if he would have answered the phone. Yes, that's a yes. One last thing about the whole dismissal thing. Oh, you're happy not because the dismissal thing isn't going to work, but you're happy that the plan is to draw out the people up top. Underwater, yeah. Drag them out and pull them under. Bloodline and, oh, no. Not drag them out and pull them under. Underwater. Underwater. Oh, make them have to play all their cards and show all their tricks, because once you know what their tricks are, you know how to navigate them in the long game of the trial, like in terms of Brian's side. Yeah, secret weapon exposed. That makes sense. Like I have to see when I do this, how you respond, and then based off of that, I know kind of, I can break apart how your strategy is concocted and implement it in the first place, and then I can say, okay, well, when I do this, they're probably gonna do something like this because of what they did then. And it's not gonna work. Oh, to make it not work, to stop them. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So the defense's strategy then, allegedly my opinion, no facts, is to kind of lure out and test the prosecution to see how they're coming up with their strategy, because they know that they're doing things that are not fair, but they have to figure out kind of how they're getting away with it or something along those lines. And then once they have kind of the blueprint for that, they can say, okay, when I do this or I throw this at them, this is how I can expect them to react. And then I can create my next steps in my plan when on their side, my plan is to throw them off so they can't stick to a plan. Say that out loud. Got ya. So it's like there's, okay, so prosecution, and then there's like people helping the prosecution. But like if I trip you up in court, you don't have time to go call, like phone a friend and see what you should do. You have to come up with a strategy on your own. And I don't think, from the defense's side, I don't think that you can come up with a strategy on the spot without going to your friends. And so if I put you in those situations back to back to back, you can't keep saying I need a break and I need to pause. You need to start to come up with answers that you don't have. Yes. And then you'd be sad. And I see you. The prism of light on this is like, once I see your true colors, I can reflect it and map out how your strategy must look on your end so I can figure out my plan. Yes, crime of passion in reverse. Why is it reversed? Crime of passion in reverse. Oh, to just try and break that side down, like the defense trying to break the prosecution down. Like, oh, okay, well, if you see that I'm really playing into your strategy, eventually you're going to try and come up with another strategy that you're not going to be as good at, and there's going to be holes, or it's going to fail, or you're going to need to phone a friend because you're not going to be comfortable with the new strategy, and then you're going to run into some kind of problem where you let something slip that is just enough to give enough reasonable doubt to be like, something's up with this, we got to pause the demo, we got to do something with the trial. It's basically throwing in a seed of reasonable doubt. Like, imagine that someone on the defense has like a little baby seed and they throw it on the floor in front of the judge, right? Now, this little seed needs to sprout all the way up to where the judge can see it and then turn into a flower, okay? And then if it can flower, this is obviously hypothetical. If it can flower, then the judge is like, oh, that looks like reasonable doubt in front of my face. That's a reasonable doubt flower, right? So in order to get this seed to sprout, it's like the defense needs to have the prosecution throw little droplets of water on it, okay? So it's like luring them forward to be like, oh yeah, come closer, throw some water, cool, it's sprouting, it's going up. That is basically what she's saying that the defense's strategy is, to get the thing to flower by the prosecution watering the seed that the defense puts on the floor in front of the judge. Portal, yes. Like going into a whole new reality because of the flower blooming. Yes. Controlling the narrative based off of the flower blooming, so that all anyone can see is the flower. It's like you can look anywhere in there, but you are still going to see the flower because you're trapped in there with the flower, and the flower represents reasonable doubt. So once there is some, it's like, how can the judge ignore that when it's right in front of the judge's face? That's basically what she's saying that the strategy is. Is that correct, Maddie? Oh, schooled ya. Yes, that's it. Oh. One card behind this. Grandparents in reverse. Oh, trying to lure the ones up top. That's what that means. Yes. This tends to make me believe that the strategy is not actually going to work in the way that the defense wants it to. Is that correct? Natural causes in reverse. Unnatural causes. Unnatural causes. Oh, this part of the plan in and of itself is not going to work, but it's not the whole plan. There's another step. They know that just this in and of itself isn't going to draw the people out, but there's another step to it, and that's the step that they hope will draw the people out. Yes, missing piece in reverse. That makes sense. So this is like step one of like a 5-step plan, and they think that it's possible that the top people will be drawn out at like step 4. Yes, celebrity. Oh, that's it for now, because she doesn't want me to get too close to something, but she wants me to end with 4 cards, and then you can like pick your person again, and then they'll give you a little message. Gotcha. Heard. Revenge. Alrighty then. Let me just... Okay. So pick one of the 4, and I will... I mean, you can pick all of them if you want, obviously, but it's just a little message, and then if you pick one of them, it's like specifically kind of for your situation, I guess you could say. I use these ones. So we're going to start with Maddie, because this was Maddie talking. So start with Maddie. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there is no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. There you go. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Garden. She is very good at this. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. Kaylee. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. Xana. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one, that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy. and it is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better and, we hope, learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. And Ethan. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy, you act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. And they're saying one more, from all of us to all of you. From all of us to all of you. From all of us to all of you. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking... This is so sweet. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it could never be found out there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so that you can share it. You must know this so that when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. That was the perfect card from the four of them. Oh, a song. We're going to end with a song. Okay, I see what you did there. It's Imagine If by Nash, and we're going to do a card pull for it, so 1 second. Says, oh yeah, if I could go back just for a night, I'd see the future and I'd make it all right. False flag, I would see what was really going on. Oh darling, if life was a movie, I'd hit rewind. Imagine if I knew how to turn back time. Imagine if I never messed up. Imagine if we never even broke up. Imagine if I had the power to control the voices in my head and I could tell them all to shut up. I think we had, yeah, voices in my head and I could tell them all to shut up. I think we had this song. Who did it come out for? I want to say it came out for Maddie or Kaylee. Anyway, imagine if I never told a lie. Imagine if I knew how to always get it right. Ethan. Oh my gosh. Imagine if I wasn't such a coward and I had the courage hidden somewhere to look you in the eye. Yeah, success. Imagine if I could have just looked you in the eye. And then it repeats. If tomorrow was yesterday, I wonder if I saw your face again, would you be a stranger or would we be more than friends? Uh-oh. Next card. Secret party exposed. Oh no. Secret party exposed. And that's important because, oh no. I'm not gonna, if you don't know what it means, check the comments. I'm sure someone will talk about it. Imagine if we were brave enough to never hide the tears. Imagine if I didn't have to worry about everything around me and my sanity was actually here. Yeah. Secrets out. Okay, got ya. I just got so caught up in the moment, didn't even realize we were broken. Oh, the next card goes with it too. Check the comments. I'm sure someone will be talking about it. Yeah, that's it, just repeats. Oh, they want me to say the line about offline. If everybody stayed offline, imagine what the world would be like. Money, as in that's what you wanted me to do. And that line is important because it's not real life. It's just all a manipulated reality that's meant to divide and be used as a scare tactic for a bigger plan that's in place. Yes. So they can take back all the power. So they can take all the power. Because inside out. They want everyone to expose their worst qualities and weaknesses so they know exactly what to use against everyone. Yes. Okay. That's good for now. Have a nice weekend. I will talk to you soon.